Hello everyone and welcome to First Look Friday, a series where I jump into games I've never played before or revisit familiar ones with something new to discover. Today we're checking out Hytale. If you don't know much about it, honestly, neither do I. I've heard bits and pieces about it over the years and know that it was inspired by Minecraft and developed by the Hypixel team. But apart from that, it's just been little glimpses here and there. I've seen just enough to know that I wanted to try it, but not enough to spoil my experience, so this is a true first look for me. I'm going to quickly customize my character and then we'll jump into my Hytale adventure and see what happens. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, I think this is what we are going to go with for now. I kind of like the aesthetics that this gives. It's fun, and given the options, this is, I don't know, this is just kind of what I feel comfortable with at the moment. So we're just gonna rock this for a bit. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into this Hytale early access and see what we're working with. I do want to check out creative mode at some point, but for now, I'm really curious about what this exploration mode is like. So if you guys want me to check out creative mode and I don't do it in this video, leave a comment down below and we'll go through and see what blocks are available, what things I can build, and kind of what the full potential of this game actually is going to be like. But we are going to do, for a world name, let's call it the Rising Dawn. Alrighty, so like I said, I haven't really seen too much of Hytale. I saw a very brief amount of a video of one of my friends, Red Fueled, and a clip or two of Dan TDM and Mumbo Jumbo. That's about it. Okay, that's a really fun animation. I like that. I mean, it's kind of strange and very different from No Man's Sky and Minecraft, but it's not bad. I can sit. Hello, everyone. That's kind of fun, actually. So, there's actual, like, benches and things in this game. That's cool. Okay, stone rubble. Nice. Let's see here. Nice little bit of light peeking out through the top here. Okay, let's see. How do I sprint? Control is not sprint in this game. That's interesting to know. You know, I don't hate it, though, because, like, I don't feel like, oh, I might be crouching a lot, but did I just... Hold on. Okay, we're gonna go and look through some settings real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know what happened, but now it's finally feeling smoother. Must have adjusted something. It feels a lot less laggy now. Also, I kind of want to learn the controls before I mess around with the controls of the game, because, like, having shift be sprint is a little odd coming from Minecraft, but I don't hate it. So I think I'm going to leave it at that because it feels pretty nice. But one thing I was curious about is that so I just climb up blocks. I don't need to jump, but I can jump. It feels like I can jump higher than I normally do in Minecraft. Can I? Okay, so 2 block jumps exist. Man, okay, this is really interesting. Let's get a feel for the world out here and kind of just go from there. So the one thing I've seen is that it seems like wood, or this little rubble stuff, is going to be handy for crafting, because unlike in Minecraft, you don't use the blocks for crafting as much, it seems like. So what the... I don't know what happened there, but okay. Also, what's down here? Is this a dungeon? How do I crouch again? There's definitely something over there. What the heck? Music changed. We're going to come back to this, because I am not ready to deal with whatever might be in there. But, yeah. Anyways, so, as I've mentioned in my other previous videos, I have a fair bit of experience with, different types of survival games, Minecraft particularly, so seeing Hytale was definitely an interesting thought, I guess. Initially, I was not very in love with the idea of Hytale. I still don't know if I am, but based on what I've seen, it was obviously good enough for me to pick it up now. So, okay, now that I've got some rubble, what does my inventory look like? Okay, perfect. Let's get to crafting my basic tools, because I'm going to... What the... Oh, what the... Hi, okay, not ready for that. Stop. Oh, gosh. I was not ready for that. You can't sneak up on a man when he's going through his inventory. That's cheap. Okay, well, that happened. Glad I made some tools, but what... One-handed scrap sword. Okay, so it has 50 durability. This has 80. It doesn't feel like this does more damage, at least not initially, but let's use it for a bit and see what happens. Okay, wow, that was not, I was not ready for that. But you know, it happened, we're good. Let's try mining some trees. That is one thing I've seen from this game that has me very excited. Part of me kind of wishes that Minecraft had a similar system because, oh my gosh, it makes life so much nicer. You don't have to worry about chopping down an entire tree. You just break the bottom blocks and you're fine. It makes my heart happy. It works like an actual tree would. You just kind of break the base and everything else comes falling after. No more climbing aimlessly through tree branches trying to find the one wood block that you missed in the clump of a tree. Yeah, that feels nice. That feels super nice. And then I gotta get used to this inventory system. So it looks like a stack is more than 64. So that's also going to take some getting used to. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Inventory management has always been an issue I've had in Minecraft and No Man's Sky and basically any survival game I've ever played. So I'm excited for this. This sounds good to me. I'm looking forward to this experience. Now that I have my basic tools set up though, I do kind of want to sneak my way down there because I really wish I wasn't in my inventory when that skeleton snuck up on me so I could see where it came from. See if there were multiple people that I could have or should have been on the lookout for. But since there wasn't, we are going to start trying to explore this. It's just a weird block. It's just chilling. Okay. Can't take these books, it doesn't look like. At least not yet. Random things. I really got to get used to that. Essence of life. Carrots. Ocean shells. Okay. This seems interesting and new, and I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Stone planter. Can I plant the carrot back in there? Is that going to be something that's worth my time? Something creepy down there. The chest. I want to make sure there's no hostile things in here before I start ducking my head into an inventory of any kind. What's this though? Did I get that? What was that? I guess not. I guess I just broke it. That sucks. Okay, potion of health. Weird bath, I guess? Everything about this place feels weird to me. I'm really confused. So how do I, like, add things to my offhand? Because normally that would be F, but F is interact in this game, so let's type this. Do I not have anything I can put in my offhand right now? Like, that's gonna be... I don't understand what's happening here. I guess that's something I'll figure out. This looks useful, though, so I am gonna take that cauldron, because if there's potions... might be handy. I'll take another one just in case. Okay, can I not take these? Like, what's... I feel like I'm just needlessly breaking things now. Minecraft is telling me I need to jump through that painting, but nothing, so okay. Okay, I guess this seems pretty friendly. There's a bed. Sure, I'll claim that as my bed for now. Okay, got my tavern wardrobe. I'm just gonna put that back. Can I interact with it in any meaningful way? Doesn't look like it. That one's purely decoration, I guess. Sunflower seeds, okay. Pumpkin, and cauliflower, whatever this is. Yeah, I had no idea what I stumbled onto here, but I can say I'm a fan. Seems to have some pretty decent loot so far. And I mean, I'm not immediately being attacked by stuff, which is always a plus. So we'll take all this and look at what we have in our inventory later. I don't know what time it is, but I'm gonna see... Okay, I can sleep. 7:30. Okay. Going to, like, you may start sleeping at 7:30 p.m. Oh, it's still very much daytime. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Ow, what the... Oh, huh? Okay, whatever. I don't know if I like the ladders. Boom powder. Iron ore, heavy leather. Okay. Nice, nice. Not bad at all. Okay. Break all this stuff then. Whatever this is. And my inventory's already full. You know, we're just gonna get rid of that. And, okay. It doesn't feel like I can interact with the bookshelves in any meaningful way either. Go through the painting. It's not Minecraft. It doesn't... I mean, that much is obvious, but... Okay. Well, you know what? Aside from the creepy music, underground holes or whatever the heck this is, I actually kind of like this. For the time being, I think I'm going to use this as a starting base of operations. Like, it's nice that it automatically climbs on stuff, but I don't like how if you're, like, right next to a block, it'll just kind of just like, oh, here you go. That's, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, well, I'm gonna craft one of these, a bucket for now, and just place a chest right here, I guess. And let's see, things that I don't need right away. Don't need this. They're like a quick, okay, yeah. I've got plenty of rubble that isn't that. Minion scraps sound useful. Boom powder, don't know what to do with that yet. Yeah, we'll just put a lot of that birch logs in there because I've got more oak logs. Hey, put a bucket. I wonder if there are bucket clutches in this game. That's going to be something that I'm interested to see. Purification, no idea what that does. Small potion of health, lesser potion. Interesting. Both of them in there. I don't just use food for the time being. Hey, that should be enough to a couple more things. If I break this chest, X maybe, can I still use it? How much inventory does it have? Okay, so it has about the same. So I am going to go throughout this area and collect all the cool looking chests because I think they're neat. There we go. That feels a bit better. I'm regretting taking some lanterns because it feels extra speedy. Got that down. Now this, that, still shards. Interesting. They're maneuvering on ladders. I don't know if I'm a fan. I don't know if I'm a fan. Okay, I've got 4 hours till night. I don't want to just like hide in here, but also I'm so nervous at what this game has in store for me. Just based on the little bits and glimpses I've seen. Can't believe I've already picked up so much junk though. Some torch, there we go. Okay, that's interesting that they have specific things you're allowed to have in your offhand. That is one thing with at least Minecraft Java Edition that I prefer, is being able to place things freely. Okay, living the Hobbit life, it seems. Yeah, I'm actually gonna light up the outside of this hole so I don't miss it. We're gonna place that next to it, I guess. We'll make this obvious. It's there. Somewhat similar to a dirt pile, I guess. Yeah, I wonder if bucket clutches are a thing in this game. I don't really want to test it yet, but it's going to be interesting to find out, I suppose. Okay, there's another skeleton. Jeez. I can run, just back. Things in this game hurt. Shocker, I know. You get hit by something, it hurts. Yeah, no, I'm surprised by the damage output it feels. It's early in the game. It definitely feels kind of heavy first. I might be just thinking too much of it because the first skeleton startled me and I'd taken some... There's another one over here. One of these swords that I've got. Oh, ow. Ow, okay. Okay, I am learning. Okay, so you are not able to block if you don't have any stamina. That is going to take some managing that I am not used to. So, okay, we are learning. We're learning, we're growing. You see, I haven't actually looked at the map yet, but this is pretty cool. Some skeleton bones over there. We have a village or a broken down house of sorts. Is there anything interesting in the direction I'm heading right now? There is... This is. I'm gonna... Let's go check that out. That seems kind of cool, and I want to figure out what it is. Get some regen going. Guess I should probably wait until my little regen thing at the bottom left actually starts doing things before I... Berries? Yeah, it does make my health go up, so I need to spam eat, I suppose. Spirally icon. Forgotten Temple. Is that not what I was... Oh, it is! Okay. Well, cool. Neat looking statue here. Now, I was told by a friend of mine that you're like, okay, you're able to like vault stuff. That's, oh, ow. But you're able to vault stuff. That's actually really, really cool. That was not close enough to block. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and there are vines you can climb. Neat, neat. Okay, let's eat this apple. Is it better than the berries that the jury's out on that one. I don't know if it's better or worse. Well, hello. Oh, okay, you can't just spam that. It actually does take it regardless. You seem interesting. Okay. 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 I don't know if I was ready to fight you yet. You can't hit me. You can't hit me. Oh gosh, maybe you can, if I'm not careful. Okay. Pathfinding's a bit interesting, it seems. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Oh gosh. Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, whoa. Hey! Chill out, dude. Chill out. I guess I was asking for that one with how cocky I was being, but like, chill, dude. Where'd he go? Okay. Okay. All things considered, if you're not being dumb like I was doing, that guy doesn't seem too bad. But there was a chest over here, so let's go. Okay, good sword. I now have 3 sword weapons. That's fun. And we're gonna take this for storage because I can already tell that's becoming an issue. And then here, maple log. Okay, can I take this? I can. There we go. Anything else in here that's kind of cool? Okay, into the portal. Forgotten Temple. Ooh, that's pretty good. Is that being held up by magic? Ooh, okay, so is there like actual structure integrity or gravity for blocks in this game? No, because those ones aren't. Weird, what makes those ones so special? I'm curious. Okay, little man is waving to me. I'm trying to see, oh, okay, I was trying to see if there was a emote button with B, but apparently B go third person instead of F3. That's new. Let's see, is there anything secret-y around the back? Also, I'd imagine I don't want to fall off this island. Maybe I'll test that later. Probably not something I want to be trying to do. Ooh, can I not nab this? Oh, I can't break anything. Hold on, wait. Oh man, I want to nab one of these statues. They look really cool. Just as a check. Yeah, okay, so I can't break anything here. Can I place things here? No. Can I kill things here? No. Okay, so this is a peaceful domain. I cannot anger or attack anything, it seems. So, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Looks so sad, little one. Apparently churned me up, made them happy. You are a nut with legs. You, very interesting looking tree. Spices, salt, dough, meat skewer. So can you not like plant berries into berry bushes then? Do you have to buy the berry bushes from this person in order to... that's interesting. Interberry. There's a difference. Apple pie, meat pie, your salad. Very interesting. Just checking. You look hilarious. What are you? Okay, so you don't do anything. So are things? I just can't take anything. Break anything. I can't take anything. Oh, okay. So control. That makes sense because control is crouch. This looks interesting. So let's correct this. Curse keeps Orbis locked away, but there may yet be a way to break it. A deity rests within this heart of Orbis. Seek out memories of Orbis, myriad creatures, and record them here to restore her will. Your inventory can now store a limited number of memories under a special section. Turn them to the heart of Orbis to unlock a rewards. Okay, 3 decorative chests. 2 eternal seeds. Why would I want to make a decorative chest though? Also teleporters. That seems kind of nice. Ancient gateway. Interesting. Okay. Well, I apparently already have 2 memories somehow, so we'll record those. And it's a frog. Let me know. It's another frog. Alright, let's take a look at these fishies. I get a memory from any of you fishies? No? Fine. Okay. Jump up here, we'll run over here. You, and you! I have discovered you now. And you. And not you apparently, but you 3. It's an owl, that's fun. I'm kind of curious if there's a way for me to like parkour my way up to that. So we're going to try and do that for a second. Because I am intrigued. The new vaulting and other types of movement that I apparently can do. I'm curious how high up I can get. Come over here. Vault onto this. Climb higher. I can vault onto this. Here. No. Ooh. Okay, that's close. It's just low enough. How do I... And carefully just vault up here. And now I'm on the top of this tree. Oh, rats. Okay, well, okay, you know what? That is something. Okay. I'm on top of here. And I would love if I could stop falling. Let's get some regen going just because I don't like being that low on health. Vault on top of this twig, climb up this way, jump the gap. Okay, what is happening? Can I not vault that if there's another block on top of it? Okay, I can vault that though, but why? Ah, dang it. Vault. I think I'm standing on the little log. Leap of faith. You know, I was close. Okay, try this one more time. Vault this. I think the thing that is messing me up. Okay, I need to stop holding space. Once I jump, I kind of just need to go for it. Okay, so I'm up here. Can't see though. That helps though. Okay, and then I can vault on top of here. Can I make that? Ah, not quite. But I might be able to make my way over this way. This is some view though. Okay, back to what I was doing. Trying to vault my way over here. I want to climb. So climbing is what... Now, I was going to say climbing is what I'll do, but obviously that did not happen. So, this way definitely seems to be a lot more straightforward than the route I was trying to take. So we are going to climbing up this section, because it feels a lot easier. Gotta be a cheeky jump I can make to get up there. No, because now I'm back over here. I don't want to be over here because it didn't lead me where I wanted to be last time. So, we'll walk right here, jump this way, on top of this, sprint, jump, vault. Yeah, okay, I was going to say, the way that that tree was laid out made it feel like getting up here had to have been intentional. Okay, so now, go this way. That was not as far of a jump as I would have hoped. Okay, crouch, make sure I don't fall off. Fall to the top of this thing. Oh! Okay, I'm changing my mind. I'm changing my mind right now. Crouch is shift, sprint is control. I don't care. I don't care. I'm changing it. I can't change the muscle memory from Minecraft, and it's gonna kill me if I don't change that now. Because if that happened in a place where I could take fall damage, because apparently here you can't, that would have been awful. That's interesting. So I can climb, well, if I could grab, I can climb those ropes, because now my muscle memory is all screwed up and I'm trying to sprint with shift again. Okay, you know, that is interesting. I think I can do something with that. Let's see. Is that rope? What the? Oh, I jumped off the rope. Okay. Oh, the movement is taking so much getting used to. Okay, and then let's try this again. Is this gonna... What the... Oh, those devs. Okay, you know what? Screw the rope. Screw the rope. That wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it. Screw the rope. Rope is cool until you remember, wait, rope is just a block. It can be free placed. It doesn't have to be onto something I can climb onto or anything helpful like that. That's one more time, and yo! I don't know how I did that, but okay. Here, and sprint jump. Vault. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just vaulted up that last time. I just need to have enough heal. Then I'm on top of this. And then now I'm up here, yes. Yeah, I can just walk over here. I can vault this. It'd be interesting to see if there's a way to get on top of there, but I don't think there is, just based on what I'm seeing. And this seems like a bit harder of an ask than I initially thought. Okay, well, that's cool at least. I do have 10, wow. Okay, so I can craft 3 decorative chests and 2 eternal seeds. No idea what that is, but okay. I still don't know if you're worth trading with at all. So we're just not gonna. And you sir, just keep being funny. I think I've spent enough time. Ooh, hey, the capes look cool. Yeah, I think I've spent enough time in this Forgotten Temple, and I'm going to try and take a look at what else is in the overworld. Oh, it's nighttime now. If Minecraft has taught me anything, that is not a good thing. That was a mouse? What are you? Hold on. Okay, yeah, cool. I didn't think it was hostile, but I had to check. Yeah, anyways, I was going to say, if Minecraft has taught me anything, nighttime is not a safe place to be. Just skeleton over there. I need to head that way anyways, so I guess we're going to challenge it to a duel. Looks like it's alone, so we'll get on top of the lily pads for... Okay, nice. Get some of that regen going. Eating takes so long in this game. I kind of wish for something like berries that the eating took a little less time. I feel like that's a fair trade-off. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, well, so there is my home of homes for the time being. I kind of like the atmosphere down here. I mean, apart from the fact that it's dark and scary and kind of creepy looking, but like the fact that it's already kind of furnished and decorated is kind of cool. But I do kind of want to take a small look into the building of this game at some point before I call this episode done. I am just kind of feeling out the game right now. And right now it feels interesting. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not what I was expecting, I guess. I'm trying to find a way to explain how I'm feeling with this game right now, because like it seems fun. I am having a good time, but it's such a different experience than what I'm used to when it comes to games, I guess, that I'm kind of just at a loss. I don't know, it's just such a different feeling playing this game than things like Minecraft or No Man's Sky. And like I said, I don't hate it. I'm just very intrigued by it at the moment because it doesn't feel it's hard to explain. Like, it feels different, but it also has just enough similarity to games that I've played that it's almost kind of off-putting because of the differences, I guess. I don't know. I'm hoping that feeling will change as I continue to explore and do things. But so far, the combat's actually really satisfying, though. So I want to see. It looked like there was a camp of some sort nearby, but maybe not. All of them might be kind of far. But you know what? No, that I want to go see what that is. We're gonna go check that out, and maybe we'll fight some things along the way. Because I know. Look, speaking of, that is a bear and potentially a spider and a skeleton. Okay. Okay. Skeletons have a 1-2 timing, so that's handy. You look like one of those, like, oh ha ha ha, look at me, I'm a friendly little jumping spider looking. Yeah, okay, you are hostile. I don't like you. I do not like the way you look. You're gross. Ugh. No. I'm assuming this bear isn't gonna like me either, but I do need his little memory thing. Ooh. Okay. Oh wow, blocking that hit took a lot of my energy. Let's try this. Oh yeah! That felt pretty cool, okay. There's a cave. Into the cave I go. It does feel like there's some form of a structure system with this. Like, blocks you place have to have supporting blocks to some extent. What are these? I'm not getting it when I hit it directly. When I break the floor, cyan crystal shards. Okay, the crystals, it's gonna take some getting used to, because I keep thinking, oh, I'll just mine the thing, but no, I have to like mine underneath it. I wonder if they have like an enchantment system or something similar to it, to Minecraft, that will like allow me to pick up stuff like that easier moving forward. I didn't leave my sap behind, did I? No, good. I very much do not like being in, so we are not going to be in the dark. Yeah, the only thing, like I'm saying here, I don't mind that I'm having to break underneath it, I guess. It's just kind of weird because I figured I'd be able to mine the thing. Pick it up? Guess not. Also, I thought I saw, yeah, there's some, whatever this is, copper, bronze maybe? Copper, okay. Ores are definitely done very interestingly in this game. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna keep exploring. I am going to the moss anytime I can, though, because having fiber for more torches would be very important. Because unlike Minecraft, I can't be replenishing my torch making tools underground as easily as I can in Minecraft, because there is not coal in this game. I'm using tree sap and fiber, so that's definitely going to be interesting. This was a huge vein, oh my gosh. That's another thing I'm going to have to get used to, is what their ore vein sizes and spawning are like. Because with, again, Minecraft, because it's the most recent voxel game I've played, has very different forms for stack sizes and generation for both ores and terrain and structures and things like that. So again, I'm gonna have to get used to what all of this actually is like, I guess. Because I mean, at least copper feels somewhat similar. It spawns in fairly large chunks. But is that... I know I picked up some iron from inside that little underground base that I've commandeered, but like, did they follow Minecraft and create a diamond tier of tool? Is iron the best? I don't know what to expect. So far, though, it's definitely a somewhat familiar experience. Yeah, hi. I don't trust you to be friendly. You're in a cave. So far, most of the things I've met underground have not been friendly. So, light hide. Okay, cool. So we're going up and out? Okay, I guess we're going out. Okay. Ooh, for the sake of memories, though, I do want to go and talk with these two birdums. I was about to say, you're not hostile towards me, are you? You keep staring at me weird. Okay. There's a skeleton over there. Does he have... Looks like he has another mace or something. Okay, yeah. Let's keep moving to the weird structure that I was mentioning earlier. I have some materials. That's good enough. Are you hostile or friendly? Okay, you're friendly. You're passive, that's fine. Let's see here. Let's grab... I keep wanting the mushrooms to be bouncy. They just look like something I could jump on. You, however, I know for a fact are not friendly, so we are going to just kill you now. Didn't block it that time. Okay, poison. Let's counteract that with some health, shall we? Oh gosh, that's another bear. I'm not in a good place to be fighting you right now. Now I am. If I hit you first, you can't kill me. Ow, brick. You, sir, hurt. Okay, that was annoying. You don't drop everything though. I was not expecting that, if I'm being completely honest. Kind of like that. Hey, at least I didn't die on day 0. Made it to day 1. We'll take that. I wonder if I should like prematurely eat a berry when I'm fighting. I wonder if there's a strategy to doing stuff like that. Maybe there is. Get the regen flowing early. Didn't look like the bear despawned when I died. So there's a more than likely chance it's still going to be lingering. If it is. But this time, I'm prepared. You're not going to be able to you're not going to kill me like that and get away with it. So, yeah. You were one hit too. Okay, that's frustrating, but you know, that's fine. I'll take a death. That's another one. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. I can't outrun, and there's another one around the bend, so I gotta make sure I keep moving. This is grizzly infested territory. Ow. What did I just say about not running? Well, I seem to have lost him. So, you know what? That's fine. Eat this around, make sure he's not there. Another bear right there. Apparently I'm just in grizzly country, so love that. Now the other thing, is there a way to... Okay, yeah, sweet. I can remove markers eventually, so that's nice. You, sir. Got bones? That's it. This looks really interesting. It's like almost a little like mining town, maybe? Okay, so there is... What the... It takes a lot of energy. Did I just hit him again? Is that what happened? I'm so confused. And there's another skeleton over there, so we're gonna go take him out. Let him take the first move, shunt him. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing and why I'm taking damage when I do, but it seems like I'm like punching something as I'm trying to do my like counter block. And it's hurting me when I do. Yeah, the combat in this game is going to take some getting used to because it feels good. I'm not going to say it doesn't feel good, but it's very interesting so far. So how do I get in there? Oh, I know how to get in there now. I just break this rock and then jump in. Take all the loot, swim to the surface, make sure I'm on my axe. Sweet. Swim back down and break the chest. This ancient chest sounds cool. Okay, so I do need the ladder to get out. Okay, nice. Another ancient chest. Copper gauntlets. Hey, that's new. Okay, let me sort this because I have lost where they're at. It auto-equips them. Okay, that's kind of neat. I appreciate that. Okay, so there are definitely a lot of little structures that I can kind of come through here and loot, which is real handy. That's something I can throw away. No, I don't really want that. We'll take the candle. Doesn't feel like that has quite as bright of a light, so we are actually going to just stick with the torches. But cool find nonetheless. It looks like I picked up some salt. Okay, cool. Okay, well, judging by how the generated structures in this game look, I feel like building might actually be pretty cool, if I'm not mistaken. Because I'm kind of enjoying the way that these, like, ruined structures are looking. So I'm gonna have to explore and see what options for building I have. Because this, I mean, the fact that we have, like, genuine roof blocks is huge. Because that doesn't exist in Minecraft. Just have to use stairs and pretend it works. Yeah, no, this is... Ooh, unstable floor. That's what that looked like to me. Peek in here. All I can grab and line this up. Further into the basement I go. Those are vertical slabs. Those are vertical slabs. Hytale did what Minecraft won't. That is actually really interesting. Okay. Furnace. I am intrigued. This seems very interesting. So when I was looking earlier in my inventory for the... What was it that I grabbed? It was, I don't even remember what it was that I grabbed, but I was grabbing something, and I saw that there was a couple different tables that it looked like I could make, and those seemed pretty interesting. So the fact that I couldn't put food in the furnace leads me to assume that similar to modern Minecraft, they have a table specifically for cooking your food, but unlike Minecraft, they force you to actually use it. It's not an efficiency thing, it's a you can't do this without it, which, that's interesting. They also have charcoal. So if charcoal exists, but you make torches with plant fiber and sap, I wonder. Yeah, it's still daytime. It's out now. Jump down. Yeah, that's interesting. And I'm gonna have to think on that for a bit. Because this furnace is kind of big. Unlike Minecraft, it's not very small, so like, it's 2 blocks wide, so if we are going to have multiple tables for things, which is something I've heard from both watching Mumbo and Red, it seems like you're going to kind of have a spacious house to store all of these blocks, or have like dedicated rooms to different stuff. Because otherwise it's going to get real crowded. So honestly, as much as I kind of like that little cave house, I may just need to start working towards building my own thing anyways. Because I don't know if I want to deal with that, being honest. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. This game, it plays just differently enough to where it's making me think. It's making me think about the game in a different light. So we're going to just take this and go make a base somewhere, I guess. Because I feel like that's really the last thing I want to try and accomplish in today's video. Is I've seen some of the combat, I've seen some of the exploration stuff, but I'd really like to see what the building aspects of a game like this are. Let's see. I've spawned there. My little spawn temple thing. We're gonna try building there. Initially, I was thinking that it might be fun to build near where I initially found things, because it looks like there might be a structure here. Over here just feels like I have a bit more freedom. There's a bunch of different wood types nearby. There's good block variation. I think I'm going to trust my gut, give myself some space, and just see what they've got going on. It looks like there's a thing right here. It's the fens. I'm also going to have to figure out what a lot of their in-game areas and biomes and things mean, because the fens to me looks like a swamp biome, which, well, the frogs, I guess that kind of makes sense. Well, here in something that might not be friendly. Yep, that's what I thought. Archer. Oh. I haven't had to deal with one of you yet. You're not getting distance. I'm not letting you get space. What do you think? So, now I'm starting to wonder, like, what's the lore of the world that apparently is called Orbis? Because there's a lot of undead mobs. Looks like there's a lot of camps that maybe old heroes or adventurers used to occupy and inhabit before they were turned. due to who knows what at this point. But it does seem kind of cool. Like, we have this little tent, we have this little overgrown watchtower that archer skeleton was obviously stationed to in life. So, yeah, this is different. This is very different. I'm very intrigued and also slightly confused at the same time. See, there's another one right over there. The heck are you? I don't want to be tussling with that thing at all. What the heck is that? Looks like a bipedal bear with a sword and shield. I ain't ready to deal with that. Heck no. Okay, yeah, no, I am not ready for that. No, sir. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay, apparently this is where I said I was gonna build, though. It's not as raised as I thought it was going to be. A little disappointed in that. Okay, you know what? Maybe we do backtrack. That is a bear again. I'm not, or something. I don't know what that was. I'm not ready to deal with whatever that was, though. We're just gonna run. I'm not ready. I don't want to be fighting anything right now. I just want to get home. I guess we're gonna go back and claim my hole in the ground hobbit life little home, because I'm kind of done with all the spooky, scary, whatever the heck is happening over here. Pack of skeletons gonna sneak by so they don't notice me. They don't get ambushed by another bear because my energy's not at its peak right now. Wow. Yeah, Hytale is different. The energy in this game is a lot different than I was expecting. Then again, I wasn't really expecting much, though. Walking into this game, I didn't really have much expectation. I didn't really have much of a plan. I just knew that I would probably enjoy this game based on what I saw other people do. And so far, I think that holds true. It's definitely a bit of a adjustment, and a bit might be a bit of an understatement in and of itself, but it's fun. It's very, very fun. I am enjoying myself, but there's definitely some stress that comes from the things that are happening in this game. So, yeah. I'm kind of giving up on that initial area. I don't know if I want to live in a hole in the ground. I don't know if the Hobbit lifestyle is what I'm wanting. So we're gonna take a look around this area a bit more and see what I can do. Because like this area right here could be good. It's close, so I can use it. If I want to be closer to the temple, I could build like right there. Which honestly, this is a beautifully open area. It's got a couple of trees scattered nearby that I can go look for. If I stay around where I'm at, there's some good stuff up here too, it seems like. So, I kind of want to come down here. I feel like it's gonna be more fun. So we're gonna take these chests that I've acquired, dump all my stuff, and just do a quick, what's the word I'm looking for here? Inventory transfer. We're gonna do a quick transfer of goodies and base goods and things to this new location, and I'll cut back to when I'm done, because it's gonna be boring. Okay, I said it was gonna be boring, but life essence from wheat? Not what I was expecting. Also, what the heck are you? You look scary and hostile, but apparently you're not. I didn't catch what you were called, though. I'll go into my inventory and look at whatever memory it is here. But this is the location I'm thinking of. Got some sheep, got a cave. That's interesting. We have a skeleton and some wolves, potentially? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, am I gonna die to a wolf? This is insane. Okay, I need to eat before this other wolf notices me, because I am not prepared. Okay, I thought this was gonna be uneventful. That is not the case, though. Oh, okay, I can't block. Now I can block. We're fine. Okay, there's a bear over there that I don't necessarily want to tussle with right now, but if I eat a couple more berries, I think I can deal with it. So we're going to do that real quick, because I want to make sure this area is nice and clear. Oh gosh, it's all my stamina. Nope, okay. He took away my ability to block, but that's okay, because I did my timing's just well enough for it not to matter. Okay, I think this area is now sufficiently cleared of hostiles. So, let's get to building a base, shall we? I think I'm gonna... Let's see, where would be a nice place? If I level out this area right here, I think here would be good. So we're just gonna place some chests for the time being and get some stuff transferred over so I can go grab all my other things and come back. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize when you break large chests, they stay in your inventory as large chests. That's actually kind of handy. I did not realize that there was a hidden room in my starter base, so we are going to loot that real quick. And apparently, you can pick up what looks like to be a mess of iron bars, but it's actually just one, which they're kind of cheated. You know, Olive. Any other secrets? Any other surprises? An egg? Bed? All of this that I can, I guess, because apparently I can't. I'll come back for these two one more time at the end. These little stone pillars, or planters, I feel like they'd be handy to just have an indoor farm of stuff. Because I don't know how farming works in this game yet, but I know they grow. And I would like to be able to have sustainable food. So we are going to send it. Also, something I have to appreciate is the music in this game is actually really well done. I am finding myself enjoying it a lot. I also just realized that because I claimed the bed over in that archer tower, it is going to consistently say that it is mine. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess that just means that it'll know that I've been out that direction, and I can, I guess, head that direction again if I so feel inclined. Because, I mean, I do want to figure out what that weird, I'm going to call it a bugbear because that's what it makes me think of, was across the river. So that is something I do intend on figuring out, but that's probably going to be in a later session because, like I said, before I'm wanting to kind of wrap things up here, but before I do, I want to make sure that I build a nice starter house. So that way the next time I come in, I'm not feeling completely lost and in the middle of nowhere. So now that I've gathered all of the loot that I care about in this here underground place, I am going to start trying to set up shop. Okay, well, I have officially gotten all of my stuff here. It is time to now start figuring out what I want to build. So now we're going to finally start seeing what this crafting system is actually all about. So I want to get a workbench because obviously I'm still working with crude tools. Crude bedroll, probably a good thing to have, but I have my fancy bed that I got, and I kind of just want to keep that, so we're going to do that. But the builder's workbench is the other thing that I am going to want here. So we're going to grab these, and let's get to crafting. So we're going to craft me one of this, and we'll start with the builder's bench, and then we'll put the workshop one over here. Okay, and so now how does the builder's bench work? Apparently I can't do anything with the azure logs, so that's good to know. All right, so we have a handful of things I can do with the oak stuff. So that's hardwood things. What about the cobblestone? Okay, not too bad. Okay, I am gonna go grab a bit more supplies of different wood types just to see what I have to work with, because I want to try and make my starter home look as nice as possible. So we're gonna start with this. This doesn't look like it's oak. Probably is. Oh joy. Okay, that's kind of funny actually. Okay, so I've got birch, I've got beech. This one as well, just because. Okay, so the trees do in fact have a bottom. They just go pretty dang deep into the ground for some reason. I'll break this one and this one. Need some more birch logs, beech logs, all the sticks and sap for torches when I need them, which is going to be huge. Are there any other types of wood immediately nearby that I can go check out? That's a horse. Are you my friend now? Do I just get to have you? This is kind of cool. Is there like a saddle I can build, or how do I dismount? That's gonna be a bit of an issue. How do I... F. Okay. He just tried to attack me. Hold on, hold on. Come back, come back, come back, come back. I've got berries. I have berries. Come here. No, I want a horse. You're cool. Come back, please. I want to be your friend. Come here. Okay, why will it let me control it if it's not my friend? This is a whole other piece of the game that I need to figure out now. We're gonna pull the oldest trick in Minecraft and make a horse hole until I figure out how to make this thing my friend, because I want this really bad. I think having a horse would be super cool and would be super fun. So we're gonna just come over here, just a little ways off from where I'm gonna build my house for the time being. I'll build it a nice stable and figure out how to make a saddle and get it to like me eventually. But for now, build a hole just deep enough that I can vault out of and get the horse inside the hole. There we go. You're my friend now. Come on. Okay. And then just for safekeeping, we're going to do that and mark you with some wood like that. Okay. Back to this. Soft planks. Okay. Beech logs. Not bad. Birch. Okay. Birch not bad. Birch isn't bad. Kind of like the way that beech logs look, though. They're kind of nice. Do I have any other logs scattered in here that I can use? Let's see. No wood in there. So not really. Kind of burnt up all my other logs earlier to make space for stuff, which may not have been the greatest idea, but you know what? That's fine. We'll make it work. But the beech logs, they look interesting. This definitely looks more refined, though, so I think we are going to stick with the oak. Maybe we'll have... You know what? Yeah, I think we are just going to stick with oak. I think I like the way it looks better, so we're just going to do that. But I don't want to do just that. I want to have a little bit of maybe some cobblestone or basalt. Those I think are going to look pretty nice. So we're going to definitely do that. I'm kind of azure log. I'm trying to remember, one, where I got it from. Two, why I'm curious why it won't let me do any of this stuff. Apparently I can also just turn it into stone if I really want to. That's interesting. Yeah, so the basalt's just a darker variant. So I think this is how we're going to start off. I want to craft 20 of these. Oh, I believe that is sunset. So we're going to pull out the bed and do a quick sleep real quick. Because I don't want to... Oh, okay, I still got 45 minutes. 7:30 is very early compared to Minecraft based. So that's kind of nice. Also, just for kicks and giggles, I cannot put dirt in. You cannot build with dirt. You cannot make a dirt house. That is not something you can do in this game. Yeah, that's interesting. Cool sunrise, though. Sunset. Kind of like that. 13 minutes still. Oh, goodness. What am I going to do in the meantime? There's the moon. I should be able to sleep. 8 minutes, really? Does the moon have to be fully visible? Is there going to be weird stuff with phases of the moon in this game? That's kind of cool, though. Kind of like that. Something I'm learning about myself is I feel like RPGs are really cool. However, something that I'm noticing about myself is I tend to go about them in an interesting way, I guess. Repair kit. Oh wow, that's noticeably worse. Okay, how do I make a repair kit? Repair kit? Oof. No thanks. I'll just make a new one. Or better yet, I'll make a copper one. Yeah, RPGs are weird. RPGs are weird. There's aspects of them that I like, and then there's certain other things that I'm just kind of like, you know, I don't know if it's for me. Overall, my initial thoughts about Hytale are, it's interesting. I'm excited to try creative mode and the multiplayer aspects of this game, because I'm sure it'll be a very different and probably more enjoyable experience for me. Because so far, it's not bad, but it's definitely interesting. Again, it's kind of hard to explain my exact thoughts and feelings on it. It is fun. So I do think I will be returning to this if this is something you guys want to see more of. But yeah, there definitely seems like there are a lot of different types of blocks in this game. More than I was initially expecting. Also, what is that? Looks like emerald, but they really have that in this game? Green crystal shards. I'm wondering if I'm even breaking that correctly. Am I supposed to mine the gems itself, or do I hit the ground underneath it? If any of you know, please tell me. Oh, hey, it's mountain goats. I guess it doesn't matter. Those flowers look interesting. I will say, the mining feels a little clunky in this game. I don't know if the mining speed increases with the different tiers of pickaxes, but so far it does feel kind of clunky. It's not quite as quick as I would hope it to be. Because if you're going to be spending a lot of time mining, it would be very nice if the process wasn't so long, or at least unless there's not ways planned to improve it over time with like enchantments or things. I don't know if I want to be in this area anymore. But like, it's one of those things where it's like, if there's not plans in place to make it so that way your stuff gets better, I'm not sure I'm a fan of the way that exists in its current state. We're just gathering some more resources to build with because I foolishly turned all my cobblestone into stairs, which I didn't mean to do. So just going on a run for various different blocks and ores and materials and things, just to get a feel for what I'm working with. Now, I'll be honest, when it comes to games like Minecraft, I am very much more of a redstone and farm building player. So I'm not necessarily surprised that this game is feeling strange to me, because this does not have any of those elements in the game, or at least not yet. They may have something planned for the future, but seeing as this is planned to be more of an adventure RPG over a survival crafting game like Minecraft, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the development of this game shapes my perception of it. Because as of right now, it's definitely a good game. I'm enjoying my experience, but for some reason, something's just not quite hitting the mark for me, I guess. Maybe it's because everything feels so aggressive, and when it comes to RPG-based mod packs, they've never been my forte, I guess. But this is a enjoyable experience. I will say, the threshold for climbing up walls, or the auto climb or whatever, feels a little weird, if I'm being completely honest. Part of it feels like I am just kind of like spider walking up the wall sometimes, and I don't necessarily love that feeling. It feels a bit janky, which I'm aware this is early access, I'm aware this is early development. I don't know the full story behind Hytale and its development history, but I do know that the developer bought the game back from Riot Games a little while ago, and they had to scrap a bunch of things. So I'm aware this is very much an early work in progress game, but there's something about it that I just don't know how I feel about yet. I will say, the building aspect of this game, though, feels alright. Like, it's some of the sound effects for the block placing are kind of interesting. I'll say that much just because it feels like a thunk every time I place something. But, like, overall, the building feels very responsive, which is very nice. I don't know if I want to build out quite that far. Yeah, I do need to go get a little bit more cobblestone, so... Horse is still down there. It still doesn't like me. I need to figure out how to change that, because I would like to befriend that horse. What am I doing? There's a cave nearby that I can dip into real quick. Get cobblestone real easy, so I'm going to do that. There we go. I will say, the durability on tools and the fact that you can repair them, I think is interesting, but... like, is this a one-time use thing? I guess, you know what? I'm going to try it. I have a repair kit. We're going to repair the copper pickaxe. And it did use it. That feels a little steep. I mean, I guess later in the game, it's probably worth more to actually do that. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. Okay, well, let's try and get this finished up real quick. The foundation of this place all sorted. I'm okay with living on a dirt floor for the time being, so we're gonna start working on this. Let's see. You know what? I may have to use all these. We'll find out. Actually, you know what? I probably didn't. That was a waste of a bunch of oak. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And in here, we're going to change stone brick pillar. We're gonna craft 10 of those for now. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No idea how this is gonna look, but you know, we're gonna try it. Kinda looks bad, but you know, we'll workshop it. We'll figure it out. Very fast rainstorm though. Okay, yeah. I'm really glad they have the setup they do for gathering wood, because if I had to resort to the Minecraft way of chopping down trees in this game, I don't think I'd be having a very good time. But because of the way that they have this set up, I'm having a pretty good time. This is proving to be alright. One thing I will say that I've noticed is due to the nature of this game, I feel like I should have access to like some sort of role or something, but so far I haven't been able to find out how to do that. So that's that's one thing I would be intrigued to find out is how you would do something like that, because it feels like you should, or at least it feels like you should be able to. Wow, the skybox is actually really cool at night. Holy. Yeah, no, this is beautiful. Oh, I'm glad they give the enemies plenty of sounds before they start doing things, because that caught me so off guard. I wasn't even prepared to commentate on that. Oh, man. This game can be kind of stressful. Okay, just finished gathering. I'm hoping the last amount of wood that I'm going to need to finish off this little home of mine. Yeah, then I'll give you guys a brief little tour into this. I mean, it's going to be fairly humble to start with, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good. Alrighty, so this is my finished house. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. The roof definitely was pretty annoying to deal with, and obviously the floor's still dirt because I couldn't be bothered to go mine all the wood I needed to replace it. But I mean, it feels pretty cozy. I'm probably gonna add in some windows and things later on through my playthrough. I'll definitely spruce up the house a lot more, but like I have the basics and everything feels homey enough to where I feel like this is a good place to call it here. Last thing I need to do before I end the video though is place this bed, confirm that it is mine, take a quick little rest, and yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. Overall, my thoughts on Hytale is it is beautiful. The world generation, the lighting, the atmosphere that the game provides is really, really nice. I like the way it feels. This little forgotten temple is really, really cool. I'm still curious what all I would actually unlock from all the things I've encountered, but overall, this game is different. It's not like very many other games that I've played. Obviously, there is definitely a correlation to be had between Minecraft and Valheim to this game, but it plays in such a unique way between the two that it's kind of hard to place. So I guess let me know down in the comments if you want me to continue my playthrough of Hytale, because honestly it was pretty fun. It's interesting for me because when it comes to Minecraft RPG mod packs that I've experienced, they have never really been my favorite, but this one seems to have just enough purpose behind what it's doing to where it's actually a pretty fun experience to explore around. The combat feels amazing, albeit sudden more often than not. As I was going through building this house, I got very startled by a skeleton that snuck up on me and started attacking. That is one thing I will say about this game, is that they do just good enough at keeping the enemies hidden, but not bad enough to where you're unaware that they exist. I was in the middle of my inventory when the skeleton attacked, but I had enough time to react and arm myself to fight back. And so it felt nice. It startled me for sure, but I didn't feel like I was being gypped of an opportunity to fight back. I guess the thing that I've learned the most is it's very important to be aware of your surroundings in this game, because so much can happen, and if you are not prepared, you will get snuck up on. Like over there, there's a skeleton that's just kind of chilling. Same with one over there, and I'm sure there's plenty more scattered throughout the area that I am not going to go deal with right now. But this game is beautiful. It's a lot of fun, and it feels like a fairly unique experience, despite all of the memes about it being Minecraft 2 and all that stuff. It genuinely feels different enough to where I feel like I could enjoy this game long term as well. Also, the night sky is absolutely beautiful in this game. But apart from that, I think that is going to do it for me in this episode. We went to the Forgotten Temple. We built a house. I have a potential horse friend that I'm hoping to be able to actually become friends with in the future. We explored a fair chunk of the map off this direction, over here, and this game is just very large. There's a lot to take in, and I am excited to see what this game holds for me in the future. But again, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and let me know if you would like me to keep playing. If there are other games that you would like me to showcase here in First Look Fridays, be sure to leave those down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what games you would like to see me experience blind or firsthand on this channel. But with that, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.